Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to The Boss Season 2 Episode 12. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to introduce what games are going to be in this episode. So we've got a home game against VfR Aalen, which is the game right on the screen now. And then as you can see, we're on top of the table by far. So should be looking at promotion this season for sure. And then the second game is against Kaiserslautern. I think they're the one that's got the 1 and the FC thing in the logo. And it's a red and white logo. But yeah, Kaiserslautern I think is the pronunciation, and then that's an away game too, as well. And then the last game, the third game, is another away game against Freiberg, and it feels like we're taking on Freiberg every second episode or so, or nearly every episode. So back to the VfR Aalen game. So you can see Bruno just burning them down the wing there. He's not the fastest, but he has enough pace to beat a few players. And then Coleman I think was the one who came across and took a shot. He wasn't the intended target, but it ended up with him, so we'll take it. And then Kadira here, he's not renowned for lots of shots and scoring goals, although he has scored a few. I think maybe even last episode he scored. But yeah, just getting in positions. But Poulson, he follows up on the shot. I'm not sure who it was by, but we did some nice little work there with the midfielder. Took a shot, and then right on the stroke of half time, the keeper made the initial save. It was a pretty good one, but just didn't parry it away enough. And Poulson jumped on it, so that was good stuff there. And then put in a little cross here. It falls back to Kadira, who was saying about shooting, and it falls back to Kadira again, and he scores. So I just went and contradicted myself by saying he doesn't score very often, and then he scores his second goal of the season right then. So both goals we scored were both on the stroke of halftime and full time. You could say EAAs if you would like. I wouldn't hold it against you because it's what it was a little bit. So Compa, he served his suspension. I've got to say with the team lineups, we just had Kimmich at Cam. I can't remember if he played Cam in the previous episodes, but he was there. And then Salomon's in there. He's going to be in this centre back role, even though Compa's back from his suspension. We're going to keep Salomon in there, try and keep a winning lineup, I would say. So we're taking on one FC Kaiserslautern. And I should mention just in between, if you didn't catch that, that was an international. There was an international break, or it's coming up, I should say. And Vezo, Salomon, and Karma, they're on international duty. So congratulations, and pretty good to see that we've got a international player from Portugal. That's quite good. So you can see there, Salomon, he had to come up with a little minor injury, so Compa ended up coming on. And that was a really nice shot there by Tigul, I think is who it was. And then as a result of that corner, we ended up scoring through Poulson. That's his 27th goal. Just outstanding. So Christian Poulson, definitely if you're looking for a star striker, pick him up. He's incredible. He's got the strength, he's got the speed, his finishing is great. So at halftime, a 37-minute goal to Poulson, leaves us at 1-0. And then Coleman, we're in the 48th minute, so just from kickoff, not quite from kickoff, but we played it back to the keeper and just put it straight through. And then Poulson with a nice power header there, but a really nice save. I'm not sure who the keeper was, but yeah. And then Bruno plays through Coleman. A really nice run there. Really glad that I played that pass. And then Coleman here once again. I know he's a left winger, but seriously, play this guy at striker. He has everything except for the finish right then. But for the most part, a very good player. So they're on the ball here. It's 1-0, 72 minutes in. You might be thinking, oh, just shut up shop, go for the 1-0 win. But no, it doesn't happen. We concede a very, very shitty goal right there. Really annoyed at that, but what can you do? So Coleman, not quite from the kickoff, but he goes through and he just stops. He takes a shot, deflection goes through, or it comes back to him, I should say, the rebound, and we end up winning a penalty. Now, it wasn't quite from the kickoff, but it was close enough. So, near enough, a bounce back straight away. So, Poulson, 28 goals he's up to now. Outstanding. Hopefully, he can hit 30. That's the goal at this stage. And I think he's well on his way to hitting it. We've got a fair few games left. So, I have no doubts that he's going to hit that. And then Coleman here, 81st minute, goes and wins a penalty. That was a very, very shitty tackle. But Coleman just once again showing just how the pace and the dribbling is just so crucial for a forward/winger. And Poulson, he's up to 29, and I wouldn't be surprised if he hits 30 by the end of this episode. They do go up and pick, not quite a consolation goal, but this might be it right here, as they hit the post just before, as Gauss. I suppose it's spelled the same as Royce except with their R, so Goyce, I don't know. He scored a consolation goal, but the one before they hit the post, that proved a little bit crucial, as that could have got them an equaliser. But you know, you never know, because had they got that goal that hit the post, they might not have got the other one. So have to wait and see. Well, we won't wait and see, but we're going to move on to that, onto this game against Freiberg. And as you can see just before, if you want to run it back, we're still top of the table by a lot, as you know, because we were top of the table at the start of the episode, and we haven't lost, so obviously we're going to be retaining our position. Now, I think there was a short space of time between games, or either I was just, I should say, I was just resting a few players just for the sake of it, giving some more players a run. They might have been asking to play, I'm not real sure, but we got a centre back, new centre back pairing of Compa and Hohender, I think that's the pronunciation. Then we got Martinez at striker. I mean, for the most part it's the same, but centre back pairing, quite a different one. They did end up scoring an early goal. It's already been, if you haven't seen, through Kirk. Just a nice little pass across the face of goal, and there's nothing much I could really do about that. I mean, obviously I could have got a tackle in earlier, but from that point it was too late. And then they do end up scoring a really nice goal there through Guida, I don't know. We got pretty unlucky with the initial header, how it just popped up perfectly. But in saying that, it was a really good attacking play by them. And then Poulson, he nearly hit back pretty much straight away from the kickoff. But then Palacios Martinez, he hasn't got the most pace in the world, but he's showing enough here. He's just got to beat the keeper, which he doesn't, and the keeper's on form. But then the rebound just into the top left net. That was a great finish. It would have been preferable if I would have preferred it if he could have got the initial shot off. Then you see here what a mistake that was, and it seems to happen a lot of the times, and we got lucky that they hit the post. You can see their disappointment, that would have killed us off right there, and we're still within a shot of picking up a draw, as Teagle is going to play a nice little ball over to Coman. As you can see in the middle, you can see exactly what we're going to do. More pay on the end of it, he scores, that's 2-2, and that's how it will end, I believe. Oh no, we got one more highlight. We got more pay going through again here. Probably going to go for the same sort of thing here. Bruno was calling for it, but they just did enough to get in front of it. And yeah, and then more pay once again here. He's created a lot of havoc in the last few minutes, but once again, just the finish isn't there, or the final pass wasn't there. But you know what, we'll take a 2-2 draw at this stage, because we didn't really perform that well, to be honest. So that's where the episode's going to end. There's one more thing that's going to come up on the screen in a second, and that's that Klosterman, our right back, our first choice right back, is going to be returning. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.